Zombie World is so well positioned this format because meta doesn't want this smoke. The best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh right now is Yami Mitsurugi, and one thing that deck has in common, they are very type reliant, and Zombie World changes the type of monsters on the field and in the graveyard. So if you're a zombie player, you might be eating well this format. So in this video, I just want to showcase how the Zombie World works against the current meta or the best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh. So this video one is not about the deck profile. I am not featuring the deck profile. I'm just featuring the Zombie World strategy. So if you're playing any type of zombie deck, this is how Zombie World will be affecting the opponent if they're playing Mitsurugi Yami. So here I'm playing an Eldritch version. I love playing my Eldritch with Zombie World, and just to make it a little combotitious, I slap some punks in there. If you want to see this deck in action, just search for my Eldritch combo videos and you will see all type of combos or how exactly this deck works, right? But it's just a deck I play to speed up Zombie World and to have multiple forms of interruption, including Omni Negates, instead of having the standard normal zombie line where, you know, because zombies don't really have much negates or whatnot outside of field controls and monster negation, right? So here I am now executing a really interesting combo, right? The opponent drilled me, so he has a card in the graveyard. So I go into Vampire Sucker, sorry, to special summon the drool from the graveyard. Unfortunately, I won't get that draw because I'm in the drool. However, the plan was to get it to the field, then activate the effect of our Eldritch, the Mad Golden Lord, to get it to our field. Because basically the plan here, right, I intended to go into the vampire I plan to go into the zombie vampire. Now with zombie vampire, basically all these vampire cards, if you own a monster of your opponent's, it's basically considered any level. So with the draw on the field and level 8 already, I can go in 2 level 8s to give me a meal. Now upon mealing, now I have a free special summon of Unique Zombie, which I can now further extend my graveyard, because zombies, I know the graveyard reliant, and wow, I got a copy of Banshee, which makes it even better for me because now I feel like I'm super well positioned. Even if the opponent were to out the Zombie World on the field, then we are all good if we play in that spicy matchup here. Now I'm positioning so we can have a Doom King on the field, which gives us non-targeting effect, and then we have 2 of our Eldritch cards on the field. Alright, the opponent goes into a Habikiri in the draw phase, playing around Droll. That's fine. Does he set up? I'm not fearful against the Mitsurugi line. Like, it's somewhat limited. It's still good, but it's somewhat limited because they are unable to utilize prayer with monsters in the field. They are unable to activate the counter, well, the Omni Negate trap card, and you know, certain things. So I'm fine with that. Even they out to the Zombie World, which is that quick play spell they have, cannot activate because it needs to tribute reptile monster on the field, and with Zombie World on the field, nothing is reptile. Now my biggest fear, my biggest concern, and I've played that matchup a few times, the only out to Zombie World is SP Little Knight. So I have to be very mindful of SP Little Knight coming in the field. So in this duel, you may notice that every time the opponent has an extra deck monster or link monster in the field, I keep getting rid of it because, you know, I don't want them to be extending the plays, because once there's a link one on the field, Yami's can just be special summoned from your hand for free. So I'm like, nah, I need to remove it. And also I'm moving it because of the SP Little Knight fear, because yeah, bro, I don't want SP Little Knight coming in my field. So yeah, hey, I'm getting rid of it. But bro, this is a new tech I've been seeing. I don't know if it's new, but I'm only started seeing that recently, that the Yami players are now playing the Blackwing Steam Cloak, which basically gives you a link and a token one time. Like, bro, that's quite interesting, right? Quite interesting. Okay, so let's start going into the Yami plays here. I chain this not to negate, however, to banish, right? Because I like, okay, they go into search 2 Yami monsters. I'll activate this effect, it'll chain. Now, what's great about Doom King, it doesn't target, and you can choose any of the effects. The opponent doesn't know if I'm negating or I'm banishing. So upon doing the bounce back, he would special summon the cookie on the field, and I'll just banish the cookie. So I still have my negate effect. this was my way of just thinking that, all right, that way he won't have a link monster in the field, so his monsters are gonna stay in his hand. Yeah, right. Yeah, that didn't end well. This guy is going to link curve, but like, duh. Oh my god, this bro. I felt so silly. Yeah, I felt so silly. I get a copy of the surprise. Now, surprise is not that much effective with zombie wall on the field. The reason why, the very first effect of surprise is target 2 light beast monsters you control and 2 monsters your opponent control, return them to the hand. That effect is null because with zombie wall on the field, the monsters are light zombies. The only effect they have is special summon 1 yummy monster from your hand or your graveyard. Outside of that, I am fine, right? I am fine outside. So this card is not a threat, right? Not a threat. Okay, the opponent now returns. Oh my god, bro, keep my graveyard alone. All right, Book of Moon effect, an extension here. Get this is ridiculous, bro. All right, goes into the Kumo. Right now, with zombie wall on the field, the opponent cannot activate double Mitsurugi ritual because the second effect of this card, it needs to tribute as a ritual. Sorry, I need to tribute a reptile monster either from your hand or the field. But the second effect, it just won't work because he doesn't have a reptile on the field. This is a zombie, so like I'm fine. Now, what's also great, if you have not noticed, the scariest aspect of Yummies is the fill spell, right? The fill spell gives the power boost. If they're zombies, they don't get the power boost. So like this board is not even scary because these are just weak monsters, right? These are just weak monsters. So even if the opponent didn't go into the SP Little Knight, I would have survived here. That is fine. But the opponent goes into the SP Knight. I don't know why they had to attack first, but that's fine because now they can't attack. But they go into the SP Light. Like I said, this is the only way out. But we had the Banshee in the graveyard, and I'm not keeping the board because I do not want him to go into the Snatchy. Snatchy is the best thing Yummy has, because Snatchy is what all plays resolve around. I'm activating my effect of my Banshee instantly. Yeah, we are forced to discard a card. That's fine, man. That's an easy cost if I'm gonna be locking you guys down. Boom. Now, one time zombie was on the field, so during the standby phase, Doom King is gonna come in the field, bro. I'm happy. This guy didn't even try to negate this or anything. I'm all fine, bro. We position very good in. We position very, very good. Right? Gonna activate the effect of the SP Little Knight. Gonna change the effect of Doom King. He's gonna force the effect. Yeah, that's fine, bro. I can discard this. And you know what I'm gonna do? Boom. Negate. Then we go into a Fallen, and then I activate the effect of the Golden Lord in the graveyard. It chain with a link Kuribo. Like, all right, fine, bro. I'm gonna activate it. Get rid of the combo. So automatically now we are looking so good, guys. And all this is because we slow down the opponent pace with Zombie Will. This is how effective. I'm not saying you're gonna activate Zombie Will and instantly win Yu-Gi-Oh games. You still have to put in the work, but Zombie Will slows down the opponent significantly. The biggest threat, 2 of the biggest threats of the Yummy, as you can see, they're not there. There's no Snatchy in the graveyard, right? The field spell is not there. Even if it were to be on the field, it doesn't give the boost. It doesn't give the boost. More of the zombie play. Now this here gives us, yeah, well, we get hit by another troll. Like I said, Joel is not too effective against the zombie deck because the deck doesn't search it. It sends cards to the graveyard, and the graveyard is your hand. All right. So here I'm positioning myself to have a Doom King on the field and access to a copy of Sanguini, because if Doom King is on the field, Sanguini allows us to special summon any zombie monsters from the deck. All right, this guy shows us his hand. He's playing Yummies. All right, we already know. I'm like, I'll find my guy because I'm instantly going to Banshee tribute yourself to get Zombie Will on the field. Now the opponent cannot go into Snatchy, bro. Once we get rid of the Snatchy line, I'm feeling myself good. I'm feeling like, bro, we halfway there. We still have to put in the work, but I'm feeling like we're halfway there because now the opponent cannot go into. Okay, now this is just like last turn, right? I'm thinking of the SP Little Knight. The SP Little Knight is on my mind, right? Unlike the last clip, I had a backup Banshee in the graveyard, so you know we were well positioned. However, this time we don't. So I have to get rid. I'm trying to get rid of the link ones as soon as possible, but bro, this guy is still going to link one. Yeah, that wasn't a smart play, bro. That wasn't a smart play. This is a link. This is a level 1. He searched the surprise. He's just gonna go back into the Karibo and then surprise. Like, oh my god. This unfortunately doesn't target the graveyard, so I was unable to select the right card. I'm like, nah, bro. No, we're gonna get peace on. We're gonna get peace on. It goes into the way. You do some form of extension first before he plans to, you know, unfortunately get rid of our zombie wool. Yeah, he did some nice extension there. So he goes into a different, like, and this is my first time seeing this card. Brute Enforcer. You can discard one card, target one face up card your opponent controls. Your opponent discard one card with the same origin type. I don't have any card in my hand to negate it, unfortunately. So yeah, get rid of it. Now finally, bro, the guy, he can breathe. Snatchy is free. Snatchy is free. Big Noah is free. Oh my god, this guy is feeling good because he has Snatchy in the field, right? SP, wow, bro. Like, come on, man. You didn't have to do us like this. Like, come on, my guy. Jeez. So he's feeling good. Snatchy is out, having fun. The Big Noah is on the field, giving it power boost. This guy is feeling good. But yeah, but this is gonna change very soon. This is gonna change very soon because if we all know the effect of the Fallen Angel, if I have an Eldritch on the field or in the graveyard, I can automatically turn level 5 zombie monster, actually level 5 I like monster or like monster to this card. So now I'm gonna attack over the Sachi, not triggering any of these effects. Boom. Normal summon my Ash. Yeah, Ash is like one of the best normal summons in the deck. Best normal summon in the deck. So I can go into a copy of Rabbit, trigger, right? Yeah, you can. This is fine, bro. You can do all this. I'm just setting up so during my turn we can go back into zombie world quite easy. Bad boys on the field. Beast. This guy's a beast. Yeah, bro. This guy, bro. Come on, man. I have to banish. Bro, what? Why, man? Pure haters, I'm telling you. Pure haters. That's fine. He's not the threat. He's not the threat. This is the threat. You see? This is the threat. Like Final said, bro, you should have went for the neck. you should have went for the neck because this guy comes back. This guy is considered Eldritch, and automatically I'm going to the Sanguini. Nah, bro, I'm gonna bust your face, bro. Nah, to get a Banshee to the field. Tribute my Banshee. Also, I'm destroying this Big Noah because I activated a monster trap card to a zone where Rabbit points. So this is gonna destroy that. And Zombie Wall is on the field. Boom, bro. From here, everything changes. Everything. The duel automatically is swinging in my favor. Bro, it doesn't matter what you do it, my guy. You can do all the necessary searches. I won't care, bro. Yes, it's not a surprise anymore. I'm not surprised. Bro, you can search your Big Noah. Search your Big Noah. Activate it. What happens? Nothing happens. All your monsters are TDBD, wiki. What are these weaklings gonna do to me? Bro, nothing. Nothing, my guy. Bro, what? Now, guys, I'm gonna show you guys a very spicy interaction, which non-zombie players may not know. If you're a zombie player, you probably haven't done it in quite a long time. But I'm gonna go into a copy of Vampire Sucker. Vampire Sucker has an effect which we barely use. If you would tribute monsters or tribute summon, you can tribute zombie monsters your opponent control even though you do not control them. Yeah, zombie wall is on the field, and I have 2 tribute monsters. Bro, I literally just tribute 2 of my opponent monsters for free. Oh my god, bro! I tribute 2 of my opponent monsters for free. Now I'm gonna activate the effect of Sucker to special summon the Droll from the graveyard. So now I can get a draw and also it trigger the effect of the Ball Wash. I'm a hater because bro, if you play in that game where you banishing my boss monster, guess what? Your Snatch is getting not Snatch, is getting broken in hell. It's banished pile, alright? And I'm drawing a card. I drew the best normal summon. I drew the best normal summon. Oh my god. Bro, what is this man doing? Activated the effect of Link Turbo. That's fine. Chin Balrog. Nah, my guy, that was just a wasted. That was just wasted. And now, yeah, just run over. Run over Zombie World, my guy. Zombie World. If you're a zombie player, you are eating well.